In this tutorial, we are going to review the My Pintopay wallet. So let's remember that our card is linked to Telegram, or rather our system is linked to Telegram My Pintopay system, which means we always need to log into our Telegram and look for the Pintopay chat. All transactions should be recorded. There's a transaction. Let's take a look. Okay, look here. You can see that the card was loaded with $69.10, right? But in this case, we're going to check the wallet section. So let's go to My Pintopay. We have two options from the chat. We can either open it from here by clicking open, where it says open in the chat itself, or here on the left side in the message area, there's a blue button that says Pintopay. Either one works to take you to the interface. Let's wait for it to open and it will automatically take us to the card, okay? But we're not going to create the card. Instead, we're going to check the account section. To get to the account section from the bottom, in the quick start menu, we have account on the left. And here we have an eye icon that protects the card balance. If we open it, we can see that the balance is 0, okay? If we had a balance, it would obviously be shown here. We put it back the way it was. We have two buttons, top up and send. Each one has its function. One is for depositing, top up, and the other is for withdrawing, send, right? Top up. If I click on top up, it's to recharge, to add funds to my wallet. For example, when you are going to receive commissions from NV Global on the 30th, you select top up there, tap top up, and then choose cryptocurrency. TRC20 appears as the default option. However, you need to make sure that this is the correct network, because if you send through another network, the funds will be lost. We tap on continue and it automatically generates an address and a QR code. Okay, we can share either one with someone, or when we make a transaction and someone is going to send us funds, we can use the QR code. In the case of withdrawing commissions from NV Global, you need to click here on the icon to copy. You'll see a check mark confirming it was copied, and then go to the NV wallet page and paste the address there so that your commissions or generated earnings are sent to you, okay? That's all we have here. So let's go back, and that's how you make a deposit. Now to send money. So to make a transfer, I click on send. The same thing appears, TRC20 network, which is the one we use, and we click continue. The person or ourselves, if we are transferring to another account we have linked to My Pintopay, then we copy here, paste the amount, and here it tells us how much we have available. At the moment, we don't have any funds, but if we did, we would enter 100 here. Here we paste the address, which must also be on the Tron network, TRC20, in USDT. Here, it clarifies that it only works for USDT Tether, okay? From the TRC20 protocol or network, if we meet these requirements, the send button would be activated, it would turn blue, and we would simply tap there and send, okay? That's the transaction. It would take a couple of minutes. We come back here, I went out to account, and down here we can see all the movements on our card. Income for deposits, outcome for money outflows, okay? So here in income, for example, we tap this one and it gives us the information. It has its transaction ID, which is the identification of the transaction, where I can track it in case there is any delay or anything else. I can check with that ID, track the movement of the $30.54. Okay, here it tells us the amount. Here it gives us the expiration time, and well, this is a system counting data. Okay, all right, we close this. And if we want to make this deposit, we also see that it was a deposit of $72, 72.88. The same thing, it tells us deposit, it tells us the amount, it gives us the date, okay? And finally, it comprehensively tells us this crucial part about this very important part about the sender, which precisely means it's clearly indicating who specifically sent it, from which particular digital wallet it originally came, and precisely where these specific funds genuinely originated from, okay? All right, we click close, and this is the information that appears regarding the wallet. Thank you.